Hi everyone, my name is Megan and welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be discussing the theme for May and also looking into the astrology of May, as well as doing a card reading for the collective towards the end of this video. So there will be timestamps down below, so check that out if you want to skip around, but I highly recommend you watch the entirety of the video as you will get a lot of little nuggets here and there as you go through it. So let's start off with the recap. Oh wait, before I get into that, I just finished posting all the zodiac readings for the month of May. So if you haven't seen yours yet, check the links below and check it out. The main message that I noticed coming up in the zodiac readings across the board was letting go, resting, transformation, cutting ties and cutting cords to the past, as well as releasing fears and reclaiming power. So that's kind of like the general theme that I saw come up within the zodiac readings, and I feel that is going to be symbolic for this month's theme, as we are going to be guided into healing aspects of our shadow that we have yet to tap into. So if you're not familiar with shadow work, just do a little Google search on what that is, as this is going to be a month where we do a deep dive into our shadow work. So the other thing I noticed in the zodiac readings was poverty consciousness. So I feel this is a month for us to kind of release the old ways of thinking surrounding our finances and our old ways of thinking in general. So it's going to help rebirth a lot of areas of our lives that we've been struggling with as of late. So tune into different energies you pick up on throughout the month to see what's coming up for you, and that is your soul is ready to release and purge and clear that to make room and space for the new that wants to come in. So let's talk about April really quick and do a little recap of the energy. April was the energy of kind of like Alice in Wonderland, going down the rabbit hole. It was like goofy at times, playful at times, crazy at times, wild at times. Things didn't make sense. Everything felt like nonsense or like upside down, topsy-turvy. And I was tuning into the energy I'm filming this on the 30th of April actually. And today is actually the first day where I feel a little bit more stabilized in my energy body. The past week and a half has been really kind of like emotional roller coaster, I've noticed, and a lot of people have been drained energetically, really tired. So if that's been you, you've been probably going through what I've been going through, the ringer of your energetic light body getting an upgrade. So the month of April had a lot of really powerful portals. We had a really powerful portal on April 4th, 4/4, and then we had another one on the solar eclipse on the 20th of April. And that window of the 20th and we also had one on Easter. I forgot about that. And from the 4/4 portal leading all the way up to May 5th, this window of opportunity has opened up for humanity to do a timeline jump. And I did post a video on Easter surrounding a major shift I picked up on energetically, that humanity has walked through a new timeline. We have jumped major timelines and shifted in a whole new way. So you may be with these energies, you're feeling kind of all over the place. It's because we're still assimilating our energy body into the new vibration that we've reached, the new consciousness that we've stepped into. So lots of powerful energies with that. And this portal energy gateway from the 4th up until May 5th's lunar eclipse is a time where each soul is getting the opportunity to upgrade spiritually if they so choose to accept the challenges, release and purge what's coming up for them. It's allowing them to up level spiritually, which this month is taking on a whole new level of that. So you may be feeling angry, frustrated, really fatigued. And that's all because we are purging and releasing, and with that, it's very draining. And with that, we integrate more light into the light body, into our energetic body, which, you know, when you purge darkness, you create more space for the new energy and the new light to come in. And that can be a very tiring experience for the soul, for the physical body. So it's really important to rest so that you can regenerate this month and assimilate to the energies that you're walking through. All right, let's get into the theme for May. So this is a very powerful month, kind of what I've already mentioned, and it's a really big turning point for a lot of us. So it's like turning the page or starting a new chapter in your life, so to speak. It's a major month to go within, to rest, to slow down, and to digest and integrate the new energies that are coming in from the sun, from the galactics, and all the powers that be. So with that, again, I'm just going to repeat myself here that we're going to be experiencing a lot of unsettling energies this month that may arise as we are continuing to purge and move through these energies. It's a deep healing of our shadow body, of our shadow side. So, you know, releasing more things that need to purge, letting go, cutting ties to the old, letting go of what no longer serves you physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally. And with this purging, it's going to help us reclaim our power, or more of our power, call back our power, because with that, as you move through a trigger, something triggers you, makes you angry, upset, and you breathe through it and you don't project your stuff onto other people, but you really sit within that moment and you breathe through it and you ask for assistance to move through that energy, you are up-leveling within that moment spiritually, because you're calling back a fractal of your soul that has fragmented off from a past trauma or pain that happened either in this life or another life. So let's say somebody says something to you that triggers something so deeply, and when you go within and you breathe and you connect and you move through that energy with grace and you ask, you know, please show me what I'm healing here, because every time we are triggered, it's an opportunity for us to heal another aspect of our shadow side and call in another fractal part of our soul that has been splintered off. So you may get a vision, or like it may stir something up where it's a memory linked to a childhood trauma, or it may be something you have no idea. And that's usually when you have no idea what it links to, that's probably a past life situation coming up for healing in this now moment. So that's a really beautiful thing when that happens, and to just have patience and grace and gratitude, which is really hard to get to when you're in that moment of being triggered. But anytime you get triggered, just be like, thank you for this healing. That's just the mindset to go through this month with. Thank you for this healing. You know, I'm going to breathe through this anger. I'm going to breathe through this frustration, and I'm going to allow the healing to take place, and I'm not going to resist it. With that, it's very important to stay grounded this month, using crystals, using herbs, going in nature. And I do have a few crystals I'm going to talk about in a moment. So spending a lot of time in nature is going to be very helpful this month to ground your energy. Go sit under a tree. Trees are very great for grounding. Walking barefoot if you can. Walking barefoot not only has physical healing that takes place, because when our body is disconnected from earth, the negative ions that we get from earth, we're not able to get that in our body and our energy body. So it's really good to connect with nature to remove the positive ions of like stress and technology that really starts to take a toll on our health, our physical health. So there's been a lot of studies done showing that people who ground their energy often, who meditate often, who walk barefoot often, and really get their feet chakras into the earth for at least 30 minutes a day, have profound healing that takes place within their body to start removing a lot of physical ailments in the body. So just some food for thought there if you are going through anything physical or health related. So the other thing with that is getting into the sun. At least for 10 minutes a day. Let the light codes hit your skin, because the sun has a lot of healing properties that we are going to be integrating this light, and it's going to help assist us with the purging, with the clearing, and bringing in more light codes, which in turn helps us purge which in turn brings more light in, which in turn helps us activate and up-level spiritually and awaken more dormant DNA within our body and awaken more spiritual gifts or psychic abilities. We're going to need to sleep and rest a lot more this month. I noticed this in the past week. I was completely wiped out. I felt like I needed to take a nap every single day for an hour just to get through the day. A lot of people were speaking about this as well, so I know it's not just me. And that's because, you know, your body is integrating more light and it needs time to decompress. So getting rest, getting a lot of water. Remember to take more fluid in this month because your body is going through so much renewal and integration that water really does help assist with the process. And it's very important to stay hydrated. It's also going to help cleanse and purge the toxins from the body. All right, so this month's color theme is green. So that's why I put green in the zodiac readings. That's why I have green here. I'm wearing green. So wearing green too can help ground your energy. It can help connect you to nature. And green symbolizes the cycles of nature with like death, rebirth, growth, regeneration. It brings in the energy of health, of hope, renewal, healing, transformation, new beginnings, and it can also help you connect to prosperity and abundance. So the crystals I was given by Spirit to use this month is green aventurine. So I don't know if you can see that, but green aventurine, if you have a tendency to overthink or get stuck in your mind, green aventurine will help you kind of bring yourself back into your body and ground you to earth. It's a comforter and it heals matters of the heart. So if you're going through anything with the heart, like a heartbreak or health, it can help with that. It also brings you good luck and can help you achieve your goals and manifest in wealth. And then we have clear quartz, which is up here, this crystal up here. I don't know if it'll show, but this is the master healer. It helps you align to your higher self or the highest version of yourself, and it amplifies the energies of other crystals. So when you put clear quartz around other crystals, it like tenfolds that energy. So it can be a really powerful tool to use with manifesting. And then we have citrine, which is the stone of success, of happiness, of joy, bringing in positivity, abundance, helps you tap into your creativity. It's like a warm ray of sunshine. And then we have lapis lazuli, which is about courage, wisdom, truth, helps you reclaim your inner power and connect to your inner power. So those are really helpful tools to use this month if you have access to them. If not, just do what you can to get by. You can use, actually, I'm hearing my guide Metatron is coming in and he's saying that you can actually use rocks from the garden or that you see, or seashells. You can pick up little pieces of nature, even twigs, branches, something like that, and bring that back to your home and put an intention into it with what you want it to assist you with. So, you know, you could put energy for healing into a rock. You could put energy into a branch, you know, whatever you want, but ask it to like take on the energy that you would like to implement into it. But you have to be in a meditative, calm place to connect with the consciousness of that rock or that leaf or that branch or that flower or whatever it is that you're trying to put energy into. All right, let's get into the astrology for May because this is a big month. So on May 1st, and I'm actually going to hold this lapis lazuli because it's calling my name. On May 1st, we have Pluto retrograde in Aquarius, which we could see a spotlight on technology companies as well as issues around currency and money and power. And on a personal level, we will see a gentle pull on issues that need to step out of the shadows and into the light. So things that we've been neglecting to look at are going to get a spotlight shown on them of like, you need to pay attention to this or you need to get this handled. And that is kind of the energy of walking into the 1st of May. We also have on the 1st Mercury retrograde conjunct the sun. So this is a powerful day in Mercury retrograde cycle where new insights, facts, and information can be revealed as we gain new clarity around what Mercury is trying to communicate to us. And then on May 5th, we have Scorpio full moon lunar eclipse. This is a big day in transformative energy. It is heightened around this time, thinning the veil, bringing change and allowing us to access higher realms with greater ease. It also holds some potent energies that may trigger deeper feelings and emotions within us. So we may feel extra sensitive and our emotional state may feel heightened with deeper thoughts arising within our subconscious, guiding us to clear, release, or work through whatever is coming up for us. It can also provide closure to certain things that have been troubling you. Then on the 9th, we have Sun conjunct Uranus, unlocking waves of creativity and freedom, helping us to think outside the box. This may trigger new ideas and spiritual awakenings and sudden desires to make a change. Then on the 14th, we have Mercury direct. This is highlighting our self-worth, progress towards our goals, productivity, and our relationship with money. And then on the 14th through the 21st, we have Jupiter square Pluto, which is presenting an opportunity to step into a new power. So that's where lapis lazuli comes in to help us get back into our power. This alignment can bring a feeling of heaviness, making us at first feel stuck or powerless. But if we really tap into that energy and go deep within ourselves, we can also utilize that energy to motivate and empower us to expand beyond what we thought we were capable of. This can also create some tension, requiring us to face new challenges. Then on the 16th, we have Algol and the Sun. Algol is one of the most notorious stars in astrology. It represents the power we obtain after having moved through different states or chapters in our lives. So getting back that confidence energy after we go through certain things that challenge us and we overcome them, and then we're just like, yes, I did it, I'm in my power, I feel confident and great, that kind of energy. It's closely linked to the myth of Medusa as well, which I found interesting. Medusa started out as an oracle goddess, but eventually was turned into a gorgon with a head of snakes. Through this transformation, however, she only became stronger. This is the essence of Algol. It teaches us to find the strength and power no matter the transformation we've walked through. Then on the 16th, we have Jupiter enters Taurus. This is one of the biggest shifts of the year. Taurus is ruled by the bull and is a creature of habit, and change can be its biggest disruptor. This is encouraging us to be the bull in the comfort of our own space, tending to our own grass, if you will, and ensuring we are creating a sustainable future. So a lot of people are really starting to focus on sustainability. And I've noticed this too with my own life and with the business I'm creating. I'm creating a candle line, and I've really taken the extra initiative to make a sustainable product, like with the wax, with how I'm packaging, with everything. Like and I've never been like that before. Like, yeah, I've recycled and this, that, and the other. So you may start noticing like little glimpses of like, I'm starting to think more sustainable, and I'm starting to live my life more sustainably and doing things and buying things that are, buying products from companies that are more sustainably focused. And that's just the direction humanity is moving into, which is beautiful. So with that sustainability, there's going to be a lot of things that come up, whether you're in your own, whether you have a business, whether you are used to things being a certain way. We're being asked to change our way of living or doing things to generate this new sustainable way of doing things. Then on the 19th, we have Taurus new moon, which brings an end to the intensity of the eclipse portal. It also brings some ease around heightened emotions or challenging events that were triggered by the eclipse. It's also a good time to embrace the simple pleasures of life by indulging a little and taking some time to rest and recharge, maybe treating yourself, giving yourself, you know, a little treat here or there, treating yourself to a new outfit, a massage, new hairdo, what have you. It's also a great day to manifest. So using candle magic and like putting an intention into a candle and, you know, really putting your energy in there and lighting the flame and letting that call be put out to the universe, or doing any other manifestation rituals that you are used to doing for the new moon. All right, and then on the 19th, we also have Mars conjunct Pluto, which is bringing a fiery energy with feelings of restlessness and irritability that can be quite volatile. So we had the eclipse energy, and now we're stepping into a new energy with Mars conjunct Pluto. So people around you may feel really heated more than normal. And try not to take it personal or get swept up in people's anger this month, and just try to channel that energy in a creative way and have a creative outlet if you can, or exercise, or just stay productive so that you don't let that energy kind of take you over and get your vibration low. Then on the 21st, we have Gemini season begins. So Gemini is the sign of the twins, and this is a powerful time to recognize both aspects of our being. We have a soul and we also have a physical body. So it's about the nature of the Gemini twins in looking at that with one twin is mortal, one twin is immortal, and it's representing our temporary body and our forever soul. So this energy will move from our lower chakras into our higher chakras, which will help fuel our creativity and our desire to share with others that creative energy. Then the 27th through the 29th, we have Sun square Saturn, bringing potentially challenging energy, again, bringing in more clarity and inviting us to step up to the plate and conquer those challenges that we may have been putting off, or that we know will launch us into the next level. So not resisting change, not resisting looking at certain things that we know we need to change about our lives or ourselves or our habits, and just really deep diving into that energy of change and leveling us up to the next level. Then on the 29th through the 31st, we have Aldebaran Gateway. When the sun aligns with the royal star Aldebaran, I hope I'm saying that right, it activates a portal of high frequency energy. Some astrologers refer to this as the Silver Gate portal. This portal beams down energy that can sharpen our minds, deepen our intuition, and increase our wisdom. It's also said that this is the resting place for souls right before they incarnate back on Earth. It is the place where a soul has a chance to reflect on why it's coming to Earth and the lessons it will obtain. We can channel this space by connecting with our higher self and look at our soul contracts if we so choose to, which will remind us that every experience is a lesson. All right, so that was the astrology. Let's get into the card reading for the month of May for the collective, and I'm just going to grab some tea here to wet my whistle, clear my palate. I already have my guides here, but I just want to hold on. Calling in Metatron, calling in Merlin. Oh, I feel Yeshua wants to come through as well. Mother Mary. Asking them to put a protective space around us, channeling the highest love and light, and so it is. All right. I do protection around my videos before I film, and I also do protection around my videos and infuse my videos, which most people don't know this. Every time before I upload a video, I infuse it with certain energies that I want you as the viewer to soak up. So just know that every single video I put certain energies into it, little extra magic for you to soak up to help you with whatever it is that that video is about. And I may start doing light language towards the end of these videos on the regular to help assist with the energies moving forward. Actually, they're saying to just do it now before I even read this. So let's just do a little light language session. If you're not familiar with this, it's just frequencies coming through me. That's source frequencies of tones and sounds. It's not like a specific language. It's just whatever is coming through. I translate it through a language that resonates with my higher self. And so if this is uncomfortable for you, just skip past it. But I highly recommend you listen to it because it'll help attune your body and adjust your frequency to help assist you with the energies of May. Okay. My intention is to bring forth the healing, the energies, the frequencies that is needed to assist us for the whole month of May, and so it is. Take a deep breath in and release. Take one more deep breath in and release. Na irete shatakara toko I karataya ira nai. Moro toko ya karataya shatara takira koko ranai. Irataya shatara toko kerana. Vaira toko irataya rana. Irati shatara takira toko iratoya ikranaya. Ikrataya shatara toko. Irataya radaya oratoko inarai. Irata toko shatarata. Naratokoya. Take a deep breath in and release. All right, that was beautiful. Thank you for that. All right, so this is the card that came through, and I'm actually, Metatron's saying to read the message from the book on this. It says, reflecting pool, stillness. So I may put this card on the screen while I edit this. Okay, so it says, as you stand on the soft moss of the edge of the forest pool, you can see your own reflection. A soft breeze ripples the surface. Your image wavers and shifts, only to return as the air becomes still. In the quietude of this moment, you tap into the internal source of your power. You watch as your reflected image transforms into the highest form of you. What beauty and grace! In stillness, your power emerges. Tap into your inner sacred witness to discover the dwelling place of your soul. In profound peace and silence, you can discover the truth of your being. If you are in pain, go into the stillness until you find the source. Resist the temptation to indulge in feelings of overwhelm, urgency, and emergency. There is always a higher truth. Seek it out. Your soul loves what is real and honest. In quietude, the truth emerges. Move past the bustle and chatter of life into sweet stillness. Allow the chaos of the outer world to roll off your back, the way water rolls off the back of a duck. Surrender to it. Seek solitude to hear the voice of spirit, and serenity will flow. In ongoing situations in your life, hold back. Take time to reflect before responding. Wow, that kind of sums up the energy that we were just talking about with the astrology and everything. So that's really powerful. All right, let's get some more oracle cards here to see what we're going to be experiencing on the collective scale of the world, because we know astrology-wise, but let's see if they'll give us a little bit more insight. We have Spirit Guardian of Winter, Retreat. So this is just them reiterating the message for us to really look after ourselves this month, really take time to rest, decompress, go in nature, get away from our struggles and our problems, breathe through the energies that are coming up for us. breathe through whatever is going on in the world with, with war, with politics, any of the new stuff arising this month with surrounding finances and banking. Yeah, if you have a cabin or you can go on vacation, this month would be a great time for that, to help you integrate within nature all the energies coming in. Bluebell, fairy, gratitude. Having gratitude for the lessons that are coming up, having gratitude for the triggers that are coming up, for the healing that's coming up, so that we can clear and purge and release ourselves of the shadows within, to integrate more light, to move us into new energy, better times ahead. The elementals are really coming forward in May to assist us. So that's why Metatron is saying it's really important, and Yeshua is saying this too, to get out in nature and smell the flowers, look at the leaves, look at the trees, look at the birds, listen to the sounds of nature. It's all going to calm the nervous system. And you are picking up on the energies of those elemental beings, like the fairies, the unicorns, the mermaids, all those energies that we can't see physically with our eye. They're still there. They're just in another dimension. And when you go in nature and you connect, you can tap into those energies and commune with those energies. Even if you don't see them, you will feel it vibrationally. They will be sending you energy if you ask for assistance. You have to enter those areas of nature with gratitude and peace and respect, or they won't like your presence there, is what I'm hearing. So don't go in there when you're angry. Kind of take a couple deep breaths and be like, okay, please help me clear this. But like, don't go into the woods and start like chopping at a tree. You know, that's not very respectful to nature. The tree didn't do anything to you. Don't take your anger out on the tree. Metatron's saying punch a pillow instead. Okay, my eye is watering and I don't know why. Mascara all over my face. How attractive. Butterfly spirit transformation. Yes. We are transforming like the butterfly big time. This is the month of the chrysalis with the caterpillar. We are struggling and releasing and purging. And come the end of this month, it's like we are like the butterfly. Flying free, up-leveling spiritually. And I'm not really hearing any messages about the world right now. And I think that's because Metatron wants us to get away from focusing on the world issues. He's saying too much focus is going in the wrong direction, and we need to get back to self. We need to get back to what's important within our own lives. Yes, the news this, and yes, the politics this, and yes, war and struggle. And it's always been, he said, there have always been issues on planet Earth, but it's a month for us to really dive deep into our own healing journey. And with that, you cannot be distracted by the outside world. That's just, you know, the energies, the darker energies on this planet don't want us to heal, don't want us to get back into our power, don't want us to up-level spiritually. So they constantly are bombarding us with movies, with shows, with social media, with headlines, news, whatever, to distract and to pull us away from our mission of healing and focusing on ourselves. Owl spirit, wisdom, yes. When we connect with our higher self, so much wisdom and healing is coming in to assist us and move us into a different time on this planet. We've already walked into a new timeline. Now it's a month for us to integrate and download all that wisdom, all those light codes, and start to implement them into the now physical moment. What can we do with this knowledge that we've, like, you know, the downloads and everything that's come through? This is a month for us to integrate it and, you know, put it into action. So if you've been getting ideas about starting a business, if you've been getting ideas about doing something amazing in your life, it doesn't have to be big. It could be something as small as like starting a class, taking a class to learn new information, or doing something that would benefit your health or your body. You know, whatever is coming through for you, take action on it and don't wait. Oops. All right, these two. Merlin is stepping in and he's saying, be like the alchemist. Use what resources you have and create transformation in your life. Yeah, maple spirit, generosity, transformation, letting go of the old, letting the leaves drop to regenerate, new growth. Elves, playfulness. The fairies and the elves are really stepping up this month to help assist us with getting back into joy, to keep a joyful, lighthearted spirit during this time of transformation and heaviness. Because I don't know what just happened. I think my camera is dying. Hold on, guys. I have to check my camera. False alarm. See what I mean with the distractions? Metatron's like, see how easily you were distracted away from your message? Yeah. I heard a noise, or so I thought, and yeah. Okay. Getting back to where we were. The energy of the elves are coming to help create, you know, joy and uplift us, and that's where the citrine comes in as well. Getting with nature, green aventurine, spirit guardian of spring activation. Yes, we are with this purging, we are going through major spiritual activations and up-leveling spiritually. So more psychic abilities coming online, a higher level of consciousness being integrated. And the more and more of us doing this, it's like we are weaving a new grid around Earth of healing, of new consciousness, of sustainable ideas, of doing things differently. We are all different individual singular aspects of the one source creator. So think about how many people on this planet are integrating different little pieces or nuggets of wisdom that spirit is gifting to this person for this thing, this person for this thing, this person for this thing. But then when we all come together and like the tree with the ribbons here, and we all kind of integrate our knowledge and wisdom and share it and gift it back to humanity, we share what wisdom we're getting, we share what talents or creativity we hold within. You know, we create that novel that would inspire many. We create that movie, we create that painting, we create whatever it is that is being channeled through you to be shared with the public or with the world or with your family or your own little circle of friends. Whatever is coming through for you, whatever knowledge or wisdom is coming through, is being channeled through us as an individual, but helping the collective in general. So don't think little o you, think like how amazing it is that you are that powerful of a creator, that you can impact that many people with whatever comes through for you, with whatever you create. Yeah. Air spirit knowledge. More knowledge coming in from spirit this month to help assist us to move into better times on this planet, to help us with certain things that we are struggling with still to this day, whether that be around our financial systems, our healthcare systems. There is new energy coming in to, like with this little wisdom nugget, new energy coming in to doctors, to healthcare practitioners, to help them ignite a new way of healing, to help them see a new path ahead. Using plants and herbs for medicine rather than creating, you know, unhealthy pills and pharmaceutical medicines that only further pollute and cause damage to the body. We are moving into a new path of thinking this month. And with all this purging and releasing of the old ways, the old knowledge, the old programming, we are able to then assimilate and integrate more new knowledge and wisdom that is going to help expand us into the next level, the next phase of our own personal lives and, you know, as a collective humanity level. All right, I think these are the last two cards and we're going to wrap this. We have Raven Spirit Truth. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of truths coming out in the public eye this month. A lot of things that are going to be, I feel, shocking to people. It's funny because before I filmed this video, my brother came to me and he was like, did you know that now the History Channel is talking about the Galactic Federation? And I was like, oh my God, that's big news, because this has been something that's been suppressed and now this information is coming out on more mainstream channels. So there's going to be more knowledge and wisdom that has been suppressed or hidden starting to make its way, because with the energy of this month, that spotlight on the shadow of what's been hidden is getting illuminated. So that's amazing. There's going to be more truths coming out about certain things or certain people, certain celebrities. We have Wolf Spirit Family. We're all finding our soul family. We are healing parts of ourselves that helps us to, what is the word? To heal certain things within our family that needed mending. With all of this, it's like we're healing not only ourselves, but we're healing as a family. We're healing, you know, beyond ourselves. It's like, I've healed this about myself. Now I'm ready to heal our relationship, or, you know, I'm ready to look at the world in a different way. I'm ready to, you know, see things in a different light, a more positive light, rather than just shutting down and saying, I'm not ready to talk about it, you know? All right, I want to get some tarot really quick because I'm hearing I need to do that. Just want to get a few cards here and then we're going to end this. And it's funny because as I said that, Metatron gave me the song, This Is the End of the World as We Know It. So this month is like the first step into New Earth. This is the first step into that energy. And then as we do one more step, we are getting closer and closer and closer to physically manifesting New Earth. But it takes one person at a time, one step at a time, one idea at a time to build this New Earth. And I do feel that we are going to physically see this New Earth and come to life. Like, we're in the blueprint stage right now. This is like the month of the blueprint, right? We see the blueprints of New Earth, but we're now putting the ideas together of like, how can we create this? What needs to go where to make this work? Is this going to be sustainable? Is this going to need this? Is this going to need that? Like, the blueprints, the ideas of creating the blueprint. That's what May is all about. We have the Lovers. Yes. Focusing on what you love to do is going to be really helpful this month, as well as, you know, continuing to focus on meditations that help you with whatever you're struggling with. And also, this is a card of balancing the divine feminine and the divine masculine within. So that's what we're working on, is the shadow side, the light and the dark, the good, the bad, and the divine feminine and the divine masculine, making them one. And then we have the Emperor, which is about getting back into our power, our strength, feeling confident and strong within our situation. Yeah, Nine of Wands, this is about obstacles, boundaries, challenges, feeling guarded, like we need to defend ourselves. So it is going to be a month where you may feel like you want to disconnect from people or the world, and, you know, kind of like put up your protective fence, so to speak, and not let certain energies cross through. And that's totally fine. That's actually recommended. While you heal and purge this month and kind of go into your own little cave, if you will, of healing. be like the hermit. The star, love that. We have so much help coming from our galactic star families. If you resonate with, you know, the Pleiades, the Arcturians, the Sirians, the Lyrans, there's so many star races out there that are helping us with bringing and sending frequencies and codes in to help us shift into this new earth energy. And they're so proud of us, I'm hearing. I'm hearing that the angels, the guides, everyone watching earth right now, or watching you in general, your guides, your angels, they're all just like, bravo. Like, they know how hard it is to be on earth. They know how tough and how much of a crapshoot it is right now to be on earth. And you know how a lot of other times on the planet have been a little bit easier energetically. And this is a very tough time to be walking through. So pat yourself on the back. Congratulate yourself for signing up for this crazy ride, being here incarnated at this time. But it's also so amazing, and our soul is so excited to be here, to see this shift in consciousness, to see this change. And all the galactics, all the angels, all the guides are just like so excited to see us walking through this and doing this. We're doing this, yeah. Perspective. It's all about perspective. You can look at this as a really terrible thing, a really hard time, or you can look at this as a really empowering thing, an amazing thing. We are here to bring the light back. We are here to shift things up, to shift humanity into a new energy, a new territory, a new consciousness, a new earth. Love it. I'm going to leave it there. I'm sending you so much positive energy. If that resonated, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing, and I will see you in another video. Bye.